We should be coming.
Oh, what's it? Yeah, hopefully Australian dude comes.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, what's his name?
Stuck in Purgatory.
Yeah, Stuck in Purgatory. There you go. That's a fun ass game, man. I'm looking forward to next to Thursday.
Told you it was gonna be.
I wasn't sure what it was going to be. I was not sure what it was going to be.
There's a lot that you caught on to that.
Oh, dude, my mind went fucking in overdrive, as you could tell by the Christmas card riddle that I way overthought.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even think I would have had that one.
Because I was just literally I've been watching games like playthroughs of like Seventh Guest, Myst, Riven, so my mind was already thinking completely abstract. Like, okay, what's going on? I heard this game's like it's tough and stuff and blah 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 blah, and I just completely swung for the fences.
Well, when you first started it,
all I needed was a dribbler.
When you first started it, and you were looking at that desk, or that, like that side stand right inside the door,
mm-hmm.
and it was like, well, there's 3 candles, there's 2 of this, there's
one of the birds was different.
One of the birds was different. I was like, all right. You're thinking way too much into it.
I don't think so, man. That's how I caught up on them. That's how I picked up on them pictures. I don't think if I was looking that hard into this game, I know I need to turn it back a couple notches for sure. But I don't think I would have picked up on the chess pieces. I don't think I would have picked up on the pictures on the walls.
Well,
if I wasn't
being
that anal. I have fucking no clue, but apparently what's his name does, so it's got to mean something. And there are white and black pieces. I have there's like I think like 1 black knight or something. Everything else was white pieces.
Yeah, and those pictures that are on the wall,
mm-hmm.
I think those are recommended rooms to go in those doors.
I would agree 100%. I think if I am able to link the two, like get lucky enough to get the room and get it right and stuff, you'll probably get some really cool shit. Or maybe it'll stay together like that. I don't know. But
I don't know how that's going to work out, but
and also the rooms are colored too.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what the hell that means either.
They're only colored in the print.
Yeah, when you go to the map.
Like the room itself is colored?
No. But when you go to the map, it's colored. That's why I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Fun game. It hits all the nostalgia bait things for me from all the 90s point and click games that I did, because we were lucky enough to actually have a computer back in the 90s, because my dad was a computer geek. So we had one of the first Macintoshes. We had one of the first gateways. So we had a lot of the old PC games, and my brother was the gamer between us. So I just kind of stumbled on and as a 7-year-old trying to play Myst. Go ahead.
Brad said it's giving him trouble. He's trying to log in.
Okay. No worries. We'll get there.
Did you ever find yourself lucky enough to play Pissed? P-Y-S-T?
Negative. This is the first time I've heard of it.
It's a parody of Myst. Like, you start out in the opening island and it's like all covered in garbage and shit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
What game's that, Jay?
Pest, Pyst.
Oh,
I think you would have had to play Myst to probably
Yeah.
appreciate any of that.
I played the first Myst.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Way back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day where there was that no help, there was you there you go. You're on an island.
Yep.
Go. What do you mean go? Go. Go. Go twist things and flick switches and go all the way across the other side of the island to see that it didn't work, and come all the way back to turn another knob halfway across the thing and go back and like, oh, that kind of worked.
Did you
That's that puzzle game.
Yes.
did you ever play Shadowgate? The original was on the NES. Was the
played-
original, but they've remade it since. But Shadowgate was a bitch.
I think I played Shadowgate. I tried playing Shadowgate on the SNES with an emulator.
Yeah, I think they did some. They've
I-
done different ports.
I couldn't get past the first screen.
Shadowgate was a bit.
Oh, I had no idea what, and of course, I think if I would have had an instruction manual, that might have helped. But I had no clue what anything meant. So I didn't even get past the first screen. That was. We will come back to that later.
I don't think
Yeah,
anything was more
Shadowgate,
irritating.
Uninvited, and Deja Vu.
Deja Vu. Oh, that sounds very familiar. Deja. I can even see it. I think it's like looks like blue text or something like that.
Yes, it was noir.
Yeah.
Basically the same as everything else. Wake up, or a detective, and you wake up. I believe you had amnesia.
I still got to do Disco Elysium again and kind of do it with a little more of a walkthrough. Because I don't know if I soft locked myself or what I did with that, but I just couldn't progress the story at all. And plus, that's a game you can't really take a week break in between. Hey!
There's way too much to remember.
I know. Alrighty. Since we're all back, we are all here. We are live on Twitch, so let's get going. When last we left our heroes, y'all met up with Talia and head out to find some ancient ruins at the Mill Warden site. You guys got out there, fought some wolves, convinced a horse to get into a shack, and then got down into the crypts. And that's where I'll hand it on to you guys. You guys entered the crypts. What happened when you guys got down there? There was I'll give you guys a hint. There was a bug involved.
Sorry, I was eating. We got into a chamber with I don't remember what the bug was, but it was definitely a bug. It was
a giant fire beetle.
Giant fire beetle. There it is. And none of us could seem to none of us could seem to keep it locked down until Emmerich swung his hammer and smashed it, and it exploded all over Soren. Soren's all covered in firebug juice, and he's basically walking around like a beacon of light. And for some reason, continuing to carry a torch.
Good thing you had it.
We then went up around. We found a number of murals, carvings on the walls, carvings that appeared very similar to the Atlas stone. We discovered that part of the mural basically reflected sort of map-like where we're currently at, and right where Sleighoppeion would roughly be. Then we moved on and came into a room with a giant centipede and some bug swarms. Soren, with his best effort to wipe out the bug swarms with his torch, beat the shit out of Cirrus several times. And I think he managed to wipe out one of the bug swarms. After everything was wiped out in this room, as far as the centipedes and the bug swarms go, I believe Soren located a crease in the wall, and we figured out how to open it. And when we went inside, the entire atmosphere of the session changed. Inside, we found two adult, a male and a female dwarf, and two children dwarfs succumb to some type of end. We found a note, or a sort of like a news article or news clipping or something that stated that
I'm gonna say it was a tablet that it's kind of broken in pieces and stuff, so you could only kind of get bits and pieces of it.
And what we got from it was something will not last forever. I don't remember what that something was, though. The hunger or famine or something will not last forever. Suppression, I don't know, something like that. Something, whatever it was a negative connotation, and it stated that it will not last forever. But we also found evidence that the door was originally closed, was originally locked from the inside based on the male dwarf having like a bar lock, like a log or something in his hands. So whatever reason they were in the room, we haven't figured out yet, but we're leaning, Cirrus is leaning towards they were trying to keep something out of that room.
And that's where we will pick things up, so the floor is open. I'm trying to find the description of the hidden chamber. second.
We
Keep going.
aren't
Go ahead.
certain if they starved to death or like starved to death voluntarily. That's the last thing that we were. The last thing that was described to us was we got the impression that they were not there, like they weren't there under happy circumstances. Basically, they weren't there voluntarily in terms of.
Well,
We don't know if they were in prison there or if they were.
Let me allow me to reread the description as someone who is probably a lot more sober than he was last night, because I listened to it and holy shit, I was drunk. I apologize. Those IPAs hit really hard. All right, so beyond the secret door lies a small stone chamber untouched by the passage of time. The air is stale and still, carrying the faint scent of dust and age. Unlike the rest of the ruins, there are no signs of collapse here. The room was sealed and forgotten. As your light sweeps across the chamber, the truth slowly emerges. Several skeletons sit where they fell centuries ago. Adults rest against the walls, while smaller remains lie nestled between them. One's figure still has an arm wrapped around a child. Another remains slumped besides the doorway, fingers curled around a heavy wooden bar that once secured it from the inside. Scattered around the room are the ordinary belongings of people who expected to leave someday. A child's carved toy, a few pieces of jewelry, a water skin long since dried away, and the remnants of a travel pack stacked neatly against the wall.
May I investigate the inside of the door? So the door itself, it was hidden. It was a secret door.
Correct.
Okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it was a very very cunning secret door. And did we establish whether it was of like this place was of dwarven make?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Can I investigate the inside of the door? I just want to know one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know basically if, by the looks of it, whoever was inside here, they could have opened it at any time, or no. That's the question I want to answer.
Okay. Roll a... What is your race?
I am a human.
Okay. Yeah, roll an investigation, please.
Whoops. I apologize. I did not do that with a bonus.
Well, just add the bonus. I'll take the 16.
Let's see here. So my investigation would be, it's an intelligence base, so add 3 to that, so it'd be a 19.
Okay. From what you can tell, they could have left at any time.
Okay. Well then, knowing that and not knowing anything else, and there were no signs of battle outside the door, like in this other room. I mean, we've seen rubble that has fallen, but we really haven't seen any signs of battle besides our own.
I haven't really looked.
Okay, well then. Okay, so my first question was answered, and I'm actually not. Soren's not speaking. He's kind of stuck in his own head right now. So he investigates and looks at the door on the inside. Now I'm going out into the other room and I'm going to search the room, the floor for scuff marks, the walls for any kind of blood splatters we might have missed, to see if there's any signs of battle or anything like that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Alrighty. We're going to roll investigation again. This time I'm going to do it semi-properly. There we go.
16 again.
16.
Awesome. From what you can tell, digging around with, because there's a lot of like bug stuff here, like a lot of webbing and shit, and I believe this room was the most heavily damaged from the stonework and roots and stuff. From what you can tell, there was no other battle here, or any kind of there. Your original assumption was correct. This was your first sign of battle in this room.
Okay.
You know for certain.
Can I check to see if I want to see if any of the markings or identifiers on the wall match any of like an insignia or a family album emblem,
Okay.
marking like a crest or a family house or some sort of identifying faction.
Okay. I will need an investigation check to. No, give me 2 perception checks. One to kind of look over any items in the special room, and then to go back into the room that had the murals and stuff, and see if you can match
Okay.
up any items.
It's 2 investigate or 2 perception or 2 investigation.
Two perceptions, please. Okay. From looking over the remains and then going over to where the backpacks are stacked, you do notice a symbol. Could be some kind of family crest or something along those lines. You're not quite sure. Could be it is some kind of what you can tell kind of label marking. It is the most commonly seen on the backpacks. Like pretty much all of them have it. Some of them are stitched into the fabric. Some of them have a kind of hanging, like stone decorative tassel, and the stone is carved in that shape. Yeah, I can. Go ahead. But yeah, I'll need another perception check. For that, for the second one, please.
I rolled 2. I rolled 2 at the same time.
Oh, you did.
So
You
15,
did. You
15.
did. You did. 17. So you go back into the other room. And you do see that symbol a couple times on the wall. Give me a second. And you kind of deduce that this might be a crest of either a clan or possibly the whole kingdom, because you see it kind of throughout the map in prominent places. And it looks kind of like a pine tree, like a Christmas tree, but without the lights. And then there is a U in the middle of it. So it is, I will draw it with my cool free hand. So it is like that. There are 2 lines down. And then you get, I'm sorry, it's an N, not a U. Can you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are the other? What are Emmerich and Cirrus doing? While like, and I was searching, and investigating, and so was Stark. What are those 2 doing? Just out of curiosity.
I was waiting for you to finish. So I want to kind of keep an eye on Talia. And I want to know if she has any recognizable reaction to this. Like perhaps
I'm curious. I'm kind of debating, has she even gone in the room yet? I'm going to say she hasn't. She has not gone in the room yet.
Okay.
So as you guys go in there and spend some time, and then Soren comes out and starts looking around, and Stark zips off into the other room and starts looking at the wall. She comes up to you, Cirrus, and she says, what's in that room? You guys look grim.
It's not. It's not a sight that's. It's not a pleasant sight. I don't necessarily recommend that you go in. I can't stop you. But I don't recommend, and I just trail off.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Cirrus is bothered. Like he's
gotcha.
He's visibly bothered.
And it looks concerned for your concern. And she looks over at the doorway almost with dread, looks around at everyone else, and walks over, peers her head in. She gasps, staggers back against the wall, slumps down, and she is visibly shaken.
Cirrus Cirrus walks over and places a hand on her shoulder.
And she looks up, and she with tears in her eyes, and she says, "There were children in there. What happened? I need to get some air." And she gets up, and she heads out towards the front of the dungeon.
I'm gonna follow her out.
Okay. She gets over by the entrance, and the storm it's still raining, but the storm is starting to pass. You can tell it's waning down. And she just kind of leans there against the wall and just kind of stares up the tunnel and just watches the rain and the water in the mud and everything kind of like slowly pouring into the into the room, and she's just kind of, you can tell her mind is in a lot of, she's got a lot on her mind.
So, Emmerich and Cirrus still down there then?
Yeah.
They're still down in the room? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over to the room with the murals.
Yeah.
And search its walls to see if I can find any more rooms or
Okay.
anything.
Roll an investigation, please.
Bum, bum, bum. Investigation. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. Just my investigation. -1. All right.
This means you're a little below average. That's all. Get lucky.
I ain't found shit.
You do not find anything new.
Okay. Damn.
Is Cirrus in the room with the skeletons, the dead dwarves, or is he wherever he is?
I came out into the main room.
I believe you both are in the bug room.
Okay, so we're in the bug room. So, I will say, since everyone is being so quiet about this, I'm going to go ahead and address the proverbial elephant in the room. Because I'm not going to lie, it has sent a shiver up my spine that it won't soon go away. Those people in that room could have opened that door at any time. So what drove them in there and kept them in there? What did they fear so that they would perish of thirst, of hunger, let their children perish? What did they fear so much that they would not open that door?
I can't imagine.
Well, perhaps this place is cursed or something. Perhaps we should leave before the same fate befalls us.
We
Find something that will explain this,
We-
because I have the clue.
we need to.
As you two are having this conversation, Emmerich walks into the room.
What do you
Something-
make of this, dwarf?
Something weird going on back in that town, I think, lads. There's weird symbols. Something just isn't sitting right with me.
It's weird.
It's weird. I don't understand it.
Strange as in how? With the people?
Yeah,
Right.
people seem weird about them. They just say, "Oh, never mind them."
You think it's a cult? A cult, maybe?
Maybe. Maybe we should go to the temple. They said that's the guy at the temple puts those symbols on people's doors. Out of character, OOC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it reminds me of? Is from.
Oh, with the talismans on the door?
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
I did.
It
From what?
Go ahead.
From
What?
from the show From.
From the show From.
Never
Oh, it's
heard
great.
Uh,
Oh, baby.
like
It
they
reminds
put
me of
talismans on the doors to keep the things out.
monsters. Yeah. It reminded me when I first saw that, I'm like, oh Jesus Christ. I mean, it reminded me of Tremors when the guy like ran up the tower and died of what, thirst or starvation because he was afraid to come down.
That's a
Like,
great
that's what it
movie.
reminded me of. I mean, they locked themselves
That's
in there because they're afraid to come out. Something was scaring them, it wouldn't come out, you know?
Yeah.
There's-
Oh, it's a
there's
TV
definitely
series.
something amiss here.
Yeah, From well, I've only watched like the first couple episodes because I don't have AMC.
I've watched
Okay.
it all. I'm caught up, and it is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the watch list.
I think every once in a while it's on Amazon Prime. You can watch like the first season for free.
I'll keep an eye out.
Cirrus, you spoke to Talia. What does she think of all this? She's the
She-
expert in all this nonsense.
It doesn't. You could tell that it didn't sit well with her when she peered in the room. I advised her not to, but she, you tell a child not to touch a stove, and they do it anyway.
Well,
It just made her probably want to look into it further.
or perhaps she knows a bit more than she's letting on.
I am not putting that past. I'm not putting that thought past.
Let's say we have a conversation. Let's all sit down and have a chat.
Agreed.
Yes, we need to. We definitely need to determine. We need to determine what has occurred, what occurred, because it's far beyond. It's far beyond just a fear of being caught or being injured or something of that nature. They allowed their children to starve. That's a powerful.
There had to be something out here that they were.
That's an extreme, powerful fear.
Well, as far as we can tell, there are no more chambers down here, as far as we know, that we found. So, that being said, the place
That room
seems to
over
be-
there, there's nothing.
So then, as far as we know, the place is secure. So why don't we pick a room, preferably one with the least carnage. Let's sit down and have a talk. I don't imagine we can leave just yet, as the storm is still upon us.
I agree.
So, and the symbol. Who all saw the symbol on the wall?
Stark.
Stark was the only one that saw it. Okay.
It's not on the wall. It's a kind of a symbol that's frequent that he saw frequent throughout the room. Like he went in there looking for something that
A
stuck.
crest or
Yeah,
some sort of identity.
It's either some kind of family crest or well, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say you guys saw Stark notice something, Emmerich, when you were in the room looking for something cool. You saw Stark was looking at the wall, kind of looking for something, in the wall before Talia ran by, or I should walked out, and then Stark followed Talia out. So
Okay, but he saw it. We didn't notice it. Okay.
correct.
The symbol I'm talking about is the one back in town that's all
Yeah.
over the place.
Okay. Yeah, I meant the one that was in here. That okay. I just want to make sure that he's the one he saw it, and the rest of us did not. Okay, or at least I didn't. Okay. All right.
Was the symbol that was on the buildings the same as the crest that I saw, or was it a different? It was different. Okay.
Completely different.
Completely different. Fantastic. I'm going to show the crest to Talia and ask her if she has seen this crest before.
And she composes herself and looks at the crest, and she kind of turns it over in her hand, and she looks and says, "Yes, actually, I have seen this before, and I think I know which book even to go look in when I get home, when we get back. So, where did you find this?"
It was on the corpses or the remains of the individuals in the room, and they were on the walls of the rooms as well.
They were on the walls? Show me where it is on the walls.
I'll take her back over and then show
Okay.
her.
In the middle room? Okay. I'll take you over there as well. As Soren, Emmerich, and Sears, as you finish up your conversation, you hear Stark and Talia walk into the other room, and sound like they're talking about something.
Perfect. Then let's join them.
All right.
All right. As you guys enter the room, I'm assuming I'm gonna have Stark. Talia is asking you. So where did you see the symbols?
I will point at the walls where I saw them and point out their general area.
Okay. And she looks them over, and she says, "Yes. I can't remember the name. It was Kaz something. Kaz. I know which book I know which book it's in when we get back, and so I'll know. But I think this is the name or the symbol of the kingdom, the Dwarven kingdom that was in this region back when a millennia ago, or many millennia ago. So I think this was part of the Dwarven kingdom back then. Has to be.
Well, it does look dwarvish. More than likely, I would say it is.
Well, from what I know about the Dwarven kingdom, that they were a casualty of the Great Dragon Wars, some 10,000 years ago, when the Gold Dragon Lord Nendrin ruled over this land, and there were many more dragons over the land than there are now. But after the Great Dragon Wars, no one really knows what happened to the Dwarven kingdom that used to be here. Everyone, some say, I shouldn't say everyone. There are mixed mixed hypothesis from what I've read that there was some kind of plague that wiped him out, or they were destroyed by Guru Senti's forces during the Great Dragon Wars. No one really knows, but what I do know is that whoever survived went east, and they established a Dwarven kingdom that's in there now of Thorhaver Kurge. And I think if they would have to have more information on what's on the kingdom here, you would think, right?
Can I head back into the other room and want to investigate to see if I can find any markings in the room that might identify as either dragon claws, scorch marks, or remnants of dragon?
Okay. Are you going into the bug room or the secret room?
I'm going into the bug room.
Okay, roll a investigation check. While you're, everyone else would see Stark leave the room and start looking around the other room. Stark, from what you can tell, there has been no signs of battles or scorch marks or any kind of that kind of activities. You guys were pretty much the only battle you've seen was what you guys did here recently. But no, there are no signs of damaged stones other than damage from the roots and age. But there are no signs of turmoil. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna ask Talia. There's a tablet in the room that states shortages are only temporary. A quote by the council. Do you have any knowledge or history of any shortages in the area, or?
No, she frowns and she says no. I mean, really. I mean, I'd have to. Like I said, I read the book a long time ago, so I'm not up to date really on the history of the dwarves here. It's kind of a myth, to be honest. So I don't know. I'm sorry.
Was it Emmerich or Emmerich? You're playing as a dwarf, correct? Can I go back into the room that they're all in and ask Emmerich to? I would like to see if he can identify whether or not this would be an evacuation area for royals.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah. You enter after checking around, not finding shit. You enter the room. Go up to Emmerich there. Role play.
What you need, lad?
Can you see? The more I've been thinking about this, the more it seems like they weren't necessarily trying to keep something out, but they were hiding from something outside. I'm beginning to think I found these markings to be a sigil or some sort of clan icon, but the more I think about it, the only people that really have those are royal blood. Can you see if the ruins in here are a sort of evacuation area or some sort of safe house that castle might have stood on top of?
Sure, I'll go look. Do I recognize the symbol at all?
I'll show it to Emmerich. I'll give him the.
Emmerich, you're quite, I shouldn't say certain, but you think that this is either a family crest or a crest of the nation itself. You're not quite sure. It could be the region, it could be the family, it could be the actual kingdom itself. You know, like take your pick of down, like from top all the way down to family, of how many family crests there are in a dwarven civilization. Or so it's, but you're certain that it is a crest of like some kind of identifying crest.
It's definitely an identifying crest. I'm not sure if it's just a clan or if it's the whole region or the nation. This is ancient. It's ancient, right?
Correct.
Ancient. I don't know all of it. So, but yeah, I'll go take a look and see if it's a safe room or what.
I would say with you would know the difference between something that was made for royalty and something that was made for the common folk. That's
Okay.
kind of what I'm going on. So I would roll do a history check, please, with
right.
with advantage.
With advantage. All right. History. Plus one. It's going to add them together. All right. So, 15.
15. As you check out the architecture and stonework, while the quality is borderline masterful work, everything appears to be very plain and very efficient. Is a good way to put it. Like this was not made for. This was definitely not made for royalty.
Okay. Yeah, lad, I think it was just all purpose. It's not royalty at all.
I see. Well, thank you for checking, Emmerich. I appreciate it.
So is Stark being Stark? This is a question for you. Are you being like quiet about this? Are you kind of working towards like you trying to figure out a theory in your mind? Like, are you talking to Emmerich over off to the side while me and Soren are down in the corner shooting dice or something? Like, how are you presenting this?
No, I'd be saying it generally.
So we saw the symbol too.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, by now you
Okay.
by now you all have seen the symbol, and even Talia can point it out to you.
Okay.
She thinks it's it is the nation's crest.
Well, I was just asking because I need to know whether me and Soren have to be dumb about this, or
Nope.
like we're involved in the conversation basically.
Nope.
and-
You guys are all in that room having doing whatever doing. Yep, they're all there doing. So
While they're having the conversation, Soren kind of doesn't wander off, but he goes over to where the symbol is on the wall. The
Yes.
symbol that Stark pointed out, the eastern wall. Okay, so
yes,
eastern.
it's on the western wall. The eastern wall has the looks like it has the people with their faces scribbled out with the dragon on it.
Okay.
The western wall has looks like a subway map.
Okay, so that's the one with the symbol. Okay, so Soren goes over to the western wall, and he's kind of holding his torch up, kind of staring at the symbol for a little bit. And I want to, and I'll roll stealth for this because I'm trying to be obviously stealthy. Hopefully nobody notices they're engaged in their own conversation. But he's going to kind of reach into his pouch and pull out that signet ring that was in the case that no one knows I have. So play dumb about that. And I'm going to look at the symbol and look at the signet ring. And does it match, or is it something different?
It is something different.
Okay. All right. Would you like me to roll stealth to see if anybody notices what I was doing?
I will take. I'll take a stealth.
Okay. Cool. All right. I do have expertise in stealth, so
I would hope so.
get a pretty decent bonus in that.
What is your passive perception?
Mine?
Mm-hmm. Soren's.
I don't beat that, so I wouldn't notice.
No,
My passive perception is a 12.
Okay. So if anyone's passive perception is an 18 or higher, which I believe Stark is, because he is another rogue, but I think he is off doing bio things. Okay.
My passive perception is a 14.
Oh, well then, Soren, you were able to. No one notices what you were doing.
Okay, so it is different. Okay. All right, well, that satisfied my curiosity with that. Okay.
I must say, I'm surprised you found the symbol. I didn't notice it when I was looking in here before.
Well, in my line of work, part of the job is investigating the bodies for identifiers. You know, to make sure that the target that I'm, let's say, dealing with is the correct one.
Talia looks over at you curiously and she says, "And what exactly is your line of work?"
You could say I was in the family business.
Nothing ominous about that.
That answers all her questions.
Sure.
And
the Mansons had a family business too.
yeah. Yeah, they did.
I'm in a sort of the waste management.
You can tell she is a little unnerved around you now.
Well, my charisma is an 8, so.
Oh, charisma 8. There we go.
I am about as charming as not as charming as an orc.
Yeah, it's not your strong suit.
No.
Anyway, so the sounds like the storm is starting to give way. And Talia suggests that guys head back if there's nothing else that you guys want to do. She's by no way means rushing you. She's just letting you know that the storm has passed.
I want to head back and read that book. I want to figure out what that family crest is.
Of course you'd want to read that book.
Whether or not.
Anyway, yay.
How about if we let Talia read the book and she can feed us?
I love being a DM.
We should probably back and rest. Some of us are injured, or they could use a cleanup.
Yeah, one of you guys is bloody, by the way. I think Emmerich's not doing too well.
Emmerich's bloodied and Sauron is glowing, I think, right? He's still glowing from the...
I am.
Did I ever roll
But otherwise, unscathed. As fun as these wild speculations are, I, for one, would like nothing more than to leave this place.
She turns and looks at you guys and says, "Do you think we should tell Cedric about this?"
That's a good question. I think for now we should hold on to this information until we can find out more.
Agreed. We were not supposed to be here. Is that correct?
If I would have asked, he would have said no. But I didn't ask.
Well, then all the more reason to keep this under our hats. Stark is right.
Okay, I agree.
Word may get to the wrong person.
Okay. All right. Anything else before we guys head out? Okay. Oh, sorry.
Let's head out.
Let's head out. As you guys head out, you see that the little 15-foot little tunnel down to the rooms that you're in are actually is in the danger of collapsing under the moisture and from the rain and storm and stuff. So as the last of you crawl out from under the dungeon, the dirt caves in on itself and does not appear like it would take much to camouflage where you guys have been. Talia suggests that you do so as she goes over and gets the horse out of the shed and gets her loaded up on the wagon. I will need a survival check, or
does she need help getting the horse out of the shed?
No, the horse actually wants to come out of the shed very quickly.
Fair enough.
And yeah, she is able to get her horse under control and get her loaded up. But yes, I will need a survival check to camouflage the where you guys dug at, if you would like to do so.
Well, Emmerich, you're an expert in digging holes and filling them in, are you not?
What are you trying to say?
I mean, you're a dwarf, correct?
Well, yes, but I was not the kind that lives in the mountains.
You
Let
don't
me,
dig
uh,
holes
I'll
in the hills?
camouflage the hole.
Let me handle. Let me handle.
in the hills. I'm a hill dwarf.
You don't dig holes in hills?
I reject your premises.
While they're back and forth.
Yes, I can. I'll start filling in the hole.
I think Cirrus is doing is as Emmerich and Soren are arguing, Cirrus goes over with his foot and starts just kind of like slowly kicking over patches of dirt with his foot, filling in the potholes, just kind of like gently patting in the other spots, kind of looking, like it's not too bad.
Emmerich's over there. Sorry. Go ahead.
Can I go over and also attempt to cover
Yes.
up the spot? Like, hopefully a little bit better than.
I go over and kick a little dirt around, and there's still a big fucking cave there.
You were able to do a better job in camouflaging the dig site.
I kicked a little more dirt this time.
Yeah, I'm over there filling it in, going, yeah, I'm a dwarf. I live in a hole in the ground. Uh-huh.
I love it.
All dwarves look the same to him. Uh-huh.
Dwarf lives matter. Dwarf lives matter.
This is some
Anyway,
this is racist bullshit.
Well, they actually do kind of.
they weird. Anyway, yes. So you guys get the sufficiently camouflage the dig site and head back to town.
Oh, hold up.
Yes.
So here's my out of character for the session.
Yes.
First season of Vox Machina, where they're in the city, and he says, they ask the ogre to go and talk to the giant. And he's like, "What the fuck? Is it because we all look the same? You think we all know each other?"
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Carry on. My bad.
Alrighty. So you guys head back to town. It is probably 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning by the time you guys get back. And you get all settled in for the night. Is there anything you guys want to do before morning?
Nah, it's really late.
Okay.
Go to sleep.
All right. You all get back to the Widow Markham's and get to bed. You wake up in the morning to the soft, heavy gongs of bells and the town waking up. And as you all awaken and you smell the wonderful fresh baked breads and all sorts of things that she has made for you guys. As you head down, get breakfast, she sends you on your way. What would you guys like to do? It is now morning.
Well, I don't know about the rest of them, but Soren is going to go somewhere and get himself a nice bath and his clothes laundered, because I was just in a hole in the ground dug by dwarves, mind you. So I need to get myself cleaned up because I'm used to shining like a brand new gold piece.
Well, you were shining through most of the time you were in that dungeon, so.
But not like a gold piece.
I will say, as you're able to shower or you're able to bathe. Actually, I will say you're able to shower in the Widow Markhams. You realize that this place has plumbing and has a shower. Unfortunately, the green goo that has touched your skin does not come off and continues to glow.
On my skin?
Yes.
Well, this just won't do.
So I will say that your right arm up to your shoulder is glowing.
So my armor and my leather armor and my clothing that were touched by this stuff, they're fucked.
Yep.
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to buy new clothes.
Yep. The old lady, the Widow Markham says it looks like it'll wear off in about a day if you don't want to buy new clothes. But if you must, you can in town. Yeah, if you want to buy clothes in town, you can. But it'll wear off in about a day.
We can't have this. I can't operate like this. I will buy all new. So I will blow the coin on new leather armor and new clothes.
Alrighty.
Little extra gold. Can I throw some extra gold in there for some nice shit?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I'm looking. I can't remember if I looked here. As we're walking around the widow's place, is there one of those symbols here?
Yes. On the front post of her door. All right, I got the clothes up, buddy. What kind of clothes would you like? Fine clothes, cold weather clothes, traveling clothes, costume, common. What would you like?
Well, how much did they rip me for a set of fine clothing? I blew 10 gold on some new leather armor, so
15 by the
fine clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 gold pieces for some finery. I'm gonna spend it.
You are also in a corner town in the middle of nowhere. The tailor tells you they are the finest cloths, textiles that they have gotten from Dewsbury. And they will be. Do you want them tailored?
Of course.
Okay. Odd or even?
Oh dear Lord. Oh, even.
It will take all day.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
Well, it's gonna take all day. By the time you get your new clothes, your old ones will be.
Yeah, but I have nice, fine clothes and tailored to my svelte figure. I accept nothing less.
Did you have a style in mind?
Jack Sparrow.
Well, gee whiz, I haven't thought that far about it.
Well, think about it. Let me know. because it's going to take a day.
Style. Okay.
I too would like new clothes. I'm walking around in a raggedy black look the entire time in here.
Okay. He has enough fabric for a no, he has I'll say he has one more set of fine clothing. Other than that, he will have to order them out. It'll take a little while. But he has a whole bunch of other stuff. What would you like? He has warm clothing, cold weather clothing, fine costumes, common.
I'll do common clothing if they can tailor a cloak made of the fine.
So you would like a common clothing with a fine cloak.
Yes.
Okay.
As dark in color as they can make it.
Okay.
As late.
All of it or just the cloak?
Just the cloak.
Okay. Well, the common clothing is 5 silver.
Okay.
You can have that now. He has size that fits
Okay.
you well enough. The cloak will take a day.
All right, that's fine by me.
You can pick it up at the same time with Soren's fine clothing. Anything else? Okay. Well, it is morning. What would you guys like to do?
You guys want to go visit Talia and see about that book? Try and figure out where that is.
As you guys got in for the night, she says it's going to take a couple days for her to look up the information about the symbol and stuff. Should give her a couple days.
Of course. All right.
Well, perhaps we should sell our wolf pelts.
That was going to be my suggestion.
Hell yeah!
Agreed.
Well, I would suggest that to Cirrus.
Step ahead of you, my friend. I've got them on my back, ready to roll. Emmerich. Chimney maintenance. After the crap we went through last night, chimney maintenance is looking pretty good.
Yeah. Let's turn it into pelts.
I do have one question. I read something very odd about this.
Oh, AI made it, so it may not be right.
Wolf problem near Southwood. Reward 10 silver per pelt.
Uh-huh.
Lumber crews report increasing wolf activity near Forest Edge. Hunters requested.
Uh-huh.
Proof of kill required for payment.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't that be the pelt?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why you get 10 silver per pelt.
I'm wondering why it's... Never mind.
Don't overthink it.
Nope, not overthinking it.
I am gonna.
It is a quest for pelts. That's what it is.
Okay, just making sure that I wasn't reading that incorrectly.
Nope. Quest for pelts. Turn in at the Mill Warden's Guild.
Let's work on that.
Okay. As you guys head over to the center of town, and go over to the Mill Wardens Guild that Cirrus and Emmerich have already been to. Soren and Stark, this is your first time here. I did not put that in there. All right. Damn. Okay. I had the read aloud for the Mill Warden HQ, but just gonna wing it. It is the as you guys walk around to the center of town, it is easily the largest and most predominant windmill in town. The building itself looks like it was built into the windmill, or the windmill's been built into the building. You're not quite sure. It is that intricately involved into each other. There are two large, almost like barn doors that are swung open, and inside you can see a kind of calamity of gears and workers going around. There are all sorts of charts and maps on the walls, and there appears to be a bustle of activity at all times.
There's a you have the Mill Warden Hall in the handouts.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I? Where is? Oh, locations. That's why I was looking general knowledge. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Okay, the Mill Warden's Hall stands atop one of the highest hills in Sleighoppeion, overlooking the town's rooftops and endless sea beyond. Built of dark seawood timber and pale stone, the structure resembles a cross between a guild hall, a workshop, and a fortress. Its steep roof lines and heavy beams have been designed with generations of coastal storms, while tall windows allow natural light to spill into the interior. A broad stone staircase leads to a set of massive wooden doors reinforced with iron bands and brass fittings. Above the entrance hangs the symbol of the Mill Wardens, a stylized windmill enclosed with a ring of interlocking gears. The building itself is impressive without being grand, reflecting the practical nature of the people who work within. Inside the main hall stretches upward beneath the vaulted timber ceiling, supported by enormous wooden beams blackened with age. Thick support columns rise from the stone floor like trunks of an ancient tree. Sunlight streams through the high windows, illuminating dust motes drifting through the air. Along the walls hangs detailed maps of the wind web, engineering diagrams, and maintenance records, carefully organized in rows of shelves and cabinets. Large work tables occupy much of the central floor. Some are covered with blueprints, while others hold gears, pulleys, bearings, and other mechanical components awaiting repair. Catwalks and balconies circle the upper level, granting access to offices, archives, and observation rooms overlooking the hall below. The entire building feels alive with a quiet activity, and workers carry tools and ledgers between departments. Engineers debate repairs over open schematics, and apprentices hurry from one task to another. Though there is little decoration beyond the craftsmanship of the building itself, everything feels deliberate, organized, and meticulously maintained. More than any other place in Sleighoppeion, the Mill Warden's Hall conveys a single message: this town is not run by accident. As you guys enter the doorway, you see Cedric there. He notices you. Big old grins grows over his charismatic face, and he strolls over. Well, howdy, gentlemen. What brings you into Millward's HQ?
We have a few wolf pelts for you.
Oh, well, golly. How many you got for me?
We have 3.
Well, I believe that's 10 silver pelts, sir. You got the pelts, I got the silver.
I thump them down on the table.
He looks over.
One at a time.
He gives him a quick glance over, reaches into his pocket, counts out 30 silver pieces, hands them to you in a pouch. Well, thank you, sir. Were you out hunting last night?
Yes. Yes, we were. We went out to we went out on a late evening search for copper.
Oh,
Perhaps
you were looking for old Mr. Brindle's dog, Cropper. Okay. Did you find him?
And no. Unfortunately, we ran into a little bit of a pack that we weren't expecting to come across, and we had to dispatch.
Hence the 3 wolf pelts.
Yes, sir.
Well, hopefully Copper has not met the same fate that you did. But Copper's a good old boy. I think he's still out there. We're all looking for him. So we're keeping. But he claps you on the shoulders. It's good to see that you're looking for him out. You're looking out for him too.
We followed a lead that said he was out towards. He was last seen out towards the South Woods. Yeah,
him and old Tom and him, he go out looking, go hunting for deer and quail and stuff. And this is first time really that old Copper's run off on him. So we're all concerned, but he'll turn up. He'll turn up.
Luckily, we had a little bit more wherewithal of what kind of mess we could get into, so we were a little more vigilant than whenever you found us.
Keeping an eye out for them deer. Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. Glad to see you're able to handle yourselves better with some wolves. But no, if there's anything else, I am kind of busy right now.
I don't have anything else currently. Fellas, anybody else?
Well, the offer's a long current standing thing. So if you come across any more wolves, bring the pelts to me, and every pelt gets 10 silver.
We will have our eyes open.
Glad to hear it. He says, well, if there's nothing else, I got to get down to the furnace room. It's good seeing you guys. You're going to be at the, we missed you at the tavern last night. Hopefully we'll see you guys there tonight.
We will have our eyes open.
Glad to hear it. He says, well, if there's nothing else, I got to get down to the furnace room. It's good seeing you guys. You're going to be at the, we missed you at the tavern last night. Hopefully we'll see you guys there tonight. You feeling okay, Soren? I heard old Bren's ale got the better of you.
Well, let's just say it won the first round, but I'll be back again.
Yeah. The war still fights, right? All right. Anyway, I gotta get going. Good seeing you. And off he goes. You guys talk it over? I gotta pee.
Gentlemen, did the rest of you see the posting on the board for the Osran Lumber Consortium? 50 gold apiece. 50.
I did see it. Did any of you see the chimney maintenance assistant? 5 silver for cleaning the chimney. Yeah. No, we could look into that, I think.
Didn't Talia say she will be
Couple
tied up
days.
for a few days researching whatever Talia researches?
Yes.
In that time, we could do this job for 50 gold.
Yes. Yeah.
Believe
Soren makes a good point.
Stark also mentioned something about going to the shrine. There's that possibility too.
Yes. Stop at the shrine and then go see this lumber company.
Indeed.
Yeah, let's head to the shrine and then go to the lumber company. 50 gold sounds good. Unless somebody else has something.
I've got nothing but time.
Here's the problem. The shrine is a little ways outside of the town, and it's going to take about half a day or so to get out there. Just a heads up.
Dang.
Yeah, it's not like you can swing by. If we'll go.
Oh, you're muted.
A little touchy. We'll go to the map here. If you look in town, you can see, like, here's a town. You see the shrine in Nendrin, all the way out yonder. And you know how long it takes to get out to the
That's
woods.
the shrine right there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, just a heads up, something to talk about. You guys can do either. It's kind of like an either or type thing. Do you guys want to go to shrine? Or you guys want to do the OLC?
Well, if Stark has questions that may be answered at this shrine, let's go.
All right, guys, give me a second.
Well,
I feel like 50 gold pieces will be here tomorrow.
yeah.
Agreed.
The guy from the shrine, I believe, is the one who's been putting these symbols around town.
I thought it was the blacksmith.
Nah, the blacksmith had a shrine there. Or,
Yeah, he had the symbol.
had the symbol. He said, or somebody said it was the guy from Shrine. I can't. What was his name? Oric, I believe.
No, that was the one name I didn't write down.
Yeah, O-R.
A-U-R-I-C? Auric?
Oric, yeah. I believe.
Okay, we're back. Sorry. Yes, it was Auric, Auric. I believe Talia told you about Auric. And the shrine. Yeah, you heard about Auric from the shrine. Or from Talia. Sorry, dyslexia's kicking my ass. But anyway, yes.
Well, this is still morning time, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we have plenty of time. If we want to get to the shrine, if it's about half a day, then if we leave now, we should be able to make it before nightfall. Yes.
Yeah. It's like a day trip to go out there, see the shrine, come back. It's a day trip.
All right, sounds great. Let's do it.
Let's head out.
Connor, are you keeping track of party loot?
I can.
Well, I don't. I was just checking because if you are, add 30 silver. If you're not, one of us will keep track of it. Just need to make sure who's going to do it, so we don't double up.
Yeah. Give me a second. I can grab a sheet of paper here so I can write that down.
30 silver pieces to party loot, or do we want to divvy it?
The party loot's fine.
The way I've had best success is that if you find something that's really cool, that's kind of your thing. But if it's like you guys did a quest and you get a whole like thing for the quest, then that's party loot. Like if you find something that's cool, but if you guys finish a quest, then that's party loot type thing.
Is there anything else you want to add to the party loot other than the 30 silver?
I don't think so.
No, I think that's
it. So far.
The case we found, I think Talia has, right?
The survey kit.
The survey kit, I think she has, right?
Think Soren, you have
Yeah.
that. Think Soren, you got that.
Yeah, Soren has that. I had it in my loot list. But
Yeah, Soren, you found that, so that's yours.
Oh, I thought I'd given it to Cirrus to carry. Okay.
well, if you gave it to me to carry, then it's in my list. So either way, we have it.
So yeah, so do you want? Then I guess Soren, you found it, so you wanted to donate to the party list, or?
Yeah, that's fine, and hopefully, we don't find a use for it. We can liquidate it for some coin.
So what is it, a survey kit?
Survey kit, yeah.
Bronze.
Like calipers and compasses.
Did I give you? I gave you a value to that, didn't I?
I don't believe so.
Oh, I think I did.
I think you said something like 100 gold pieces or something.
I will say 75 because the 75.
Oh.
That's what's in there. So we'll say. I think it was 75 and higher if it was a interested bidder. We'll go 75.
It's 75 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I was kidding, but I won't argue.
Caught me at the right time.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And that's everything?
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So, you guys ask around, and you were guided towards the trail that goes up towards the shrine. And the trail climbs a gentle rise beneath the ancient burrows of the Southwoods. There, nestled among the frost-covered stones and towering evergreens, face an ancient shrine weathered by centuries of wind in snow. Its design is unlike anything commonly found in the region, and a graceful fusion of stone and timber, crowned by a giant bell tower whose sweeping roof lines rise above the trees like the silhouette of a forgotten temple. Built from pale stone veined in silver gray material, deposits and fucking hell. AI, goddamn you. Built from pale stone veined with silver gray material deposits and dark, aged wood, the shrine bears the unmistakable craftsmanship of a lost age. Time has softened many of its edges, yet intricate carvings remain visible upon its surface. Great mountains rise above the stonework, connected by roads and rivers that wind through the forest and valleys. Above them all stretches an image of a dragon unlike the fearsome beasts of legend. Its wings are spread wide, not in conquest, but in protection, sheltering the lands carved beneath. Suspended within the open bell tower hangs a massive bronze bell. Green with age and etched with symbols worn smooth with countless winters. Though no rope remains to ring it, the bell dominates the shrine's presence. It stands silent beneath its timber canopy, as waiting for a hand that has not touched it in centuries. We're going to, you know what? Because my dyslexia is starting to kick my ass. So you guys can read along. There you go. A light dusting of snow clings to the cracked stones and tangled woods surrounding the shrine. The last traces of autumn linger in the form of fallen leaves trapped beneath the patches of frost. Moss blankets much of the ancient masonry, giving the impression that the forest itself has embraced a shrine that consumed it. Though abandoned long ago, the place... No, see, we're getting weird. At the center of the shrine rests a simple stone pedestal. Upon it lies a weathered offering bowl containing smooth river stones, carved wood tokens, and folded strips of faded parchment. Other small gifts left by passing travelers. A thin layer of frost sparkles across its rim, untouched by the passes of season. None of the offerings appear valuable, yet all seem to have been placed with care. The air here feels strangely peaceful, and the sound of the forest remain, but soften somehow. The cold breeze stirs through the branches overhead, carrying the scent of pine, earth, and promise of approaching winter. For a moment, the world beyond of the shrine seems very far away, and the silent bell watches over the clearing and standing beneath it. One cannot shake the feeling that this is a sacred place. That this sacred place is remembered by the forest, even if it has been forgotten by the world. That should have been a lot shorter. I apologize. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. But you do not see anyone else around? What would you like to do?
I would like to investigate the bell and see if the any carvings on it match any of the insignias, sigils, or crests that we've come across.
Okay. Go ahead and do a perception check.
A 12.
They are not on the bell, but you do notice one time on the western side of the tower, the marking is at the very top of the map that's over there, like the markings and stuff.
This is a shrine to the shrine to Nendrin, the dragon, wolf dragon. Correct?
Correct.
Is there any draconic on it?
Yes.
Can I read it?
Yes.
Can you tell me what it says?
Yes. Basically, it is telling you that this is a shrine to the ancient dragon Nendrin, the Lord of Justice and Truth. And it says something like every strike on this bell is a remembrance of his glory. Please don't ask me to repeat that.
It's all right. I wrote it down.
Why don't we ring the bell? See what
I was
happens.
going to say, what's the saying?
I don't know if that's such a good idea. I think we should have a better understanding of the history of the shrine and their customs before we do anything brash.
All right.
I need everyone to roll a perception check, please.
Oh, wow. All right.
Guys are rolling fucking like beasts now.
Yeah, where was that at last session? God damn.
Well, pretty much everyone other than Soren, as you were more engrossed into the carvings of the bell itself. Everyone else notices a very tall, big figure walks out from around one of the trees that are around there, standing well over 7 feet tall. Oh, why'd you do that? An imposing gold dragonborn with broad shoulders and a powerful build of a lifelong warrior stands before you. His burnished gold scales are dulled with age and weather, marked by old scars earned through years of hardship and service. Despite his size, there is a calmness about him. His amber eyes are patient and attentive, and when he speaks, it's blah 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 blah. Everything else is stuff you will learn later. He bows to you from the waist down, or from the waist above, by the waist. It says, "Greetings, travelers. My name is Arik Kalin. Welcome to the shrine to Nendrin. It offers peace and tranquility to those who seek it."
I will walk up to him and bow in the same fashion that he did, and I will say, thank you for gracing us with your presence.
One thing I will say also, I do apologize. He is wearing full plate armor with an oversized katana on his back. But he respectfully returns your bow, Stark. And I have forgotten exactly all that you have said. I apologize. But he returns your
It's
greeting.
just formal gratuity.
He says, "It's an honor to meet you, Stark."
How does he know my name?
Oh, did you not say your name? If you did not say your
No.
name, he did not say your name. I apologize.
Okay, thank goodness.
Like I said, I completely memory dumped everything you said. I apologize because I was looking at other things while you were speaking. My bad.
That's all good. Just
You blew an opportunity, DM.
panic. I got real panicky.
Then he asks of your name.
I will tell him my name then.
He knows your name now. Yay.
Fantastic.
What are you? And he looks over. He's like, "You are not from around Sleighoppeion. What brings you to the shrine?"
It's your start.
I'm
Take your time. Take your time.
contemplating my choice of words as to not give away the secrets that we know.
Nothing wrong with that, buddy. And if you want to discuss out of character what you want to give away or not, we can. That is an option. Just so you know.
Do you guys think we should ask about the markings on the buildings, or do you think we should probably leave that out? Because it seems like everyone in town is gets pretty defensive over that, and
Everybody in town thinks he's crazy. Everybody in town thinks that he's just a mad.
a nut job. Oh well, that doesn't make it any better. Makes it worse, actually.
Or at least
What?
they are describing it to us as kind of the raving of a madman.
Where'd you get that? That shouldn't be the right
They've been-
information.
They've been dismissing it as that's just Auric up at the doing Auric things.
it's
it
not.
came-
It's
it
not that
came
he's mad. It's more so people who have faith, people who don't have faith.
Okay, that wasn't the way it was.
I apologize. I'm glad we have this conversation then, because yeah, it is not. He is raving mad. It is more. He is of faith, and those who don't have faith, they're like, I don't. It's kind of hokey pokey stuff.
Okay, that's the difference. Okay.
So that raises a question: should we ask him about the sigils on the building?
Can't hurt. I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to cause any offense or anything like that. And at least then we'll know, because everybody else seems to have their own take on it, and it's very uninformative.
Right.
That's just my.
Yeah. What do you think, Sauron? What's your take?
Is
on
this out of character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it can't hurt. Ask him. Ask him anything you want. I mean,
As long as we approach it in a non-offensive manner, I don't think it can really have a bad outcome.
So
That's
you have questions beyond that as well, right? You're gonna ask him about the what we found within
That's
that
what
tomb, basically. So yeah, break the ice with the sigil in the buildings.
right. That's kind of.
And
what
by
I'm
the
thinking
way,
about.
we found a whole bunch of dead people. Do you know anything about it?
I especially coming from trying to speak to a guy of seems of very much of faith, and that place looked to be similarly of faith. Feels like asking about it would not only be offensive, but probably raise his guard against us. Because that place really wasn't somewhere we should have been.
Well, the only reason why we shouldn't have been there was because it's not necessarily that we shouldn't have been there. It was kind of off limits to Talia due to the dangers of the area.
Oh, is that what it was? I wasn't there for the last session that we were there, so I don't know anything that happened, and I haven't read up on anything, which is my fault.
Oh well, okay. So the reason why we weren't supposed to be out there was because with it being in the lumber, where they were lumbering and felling trees and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want her out there due to the dangers of physical harm.
Oh, okay.
It had nothing. To our knowledge, it had nothing to do with we were in a place we shouldn't have been.
Okay.
And I would say that Auric probably had nothing to do with her being allowed out there.
Right.
So the possibility of us upsetting him or offending him by asking the questions, he might not even know it's out there.
Right.
Although being the keeper of the shrine, I would assume there's probably information that he knows that we don't.
Right.
The shrine to Nendrin is up in the journals locations. If you want a full description of Nendrin, I'm not reading that whole thing. It's like I went overboard. but he's pretty cool. Continue, sorry.
That's my take.
Yeah. We're gonna try and tiptoe around the subject with the dungeon. I probably shouldn't be the one to do that because my charisma stat is shit. So I think someone else should talk about that. But I think we should go ahead and ask about the sigils on the buildings. If no one's opposed to it.
Whoever wants to go talk to him can go talk to him.
Oh, go ahead, Stug. I'm actually trying to type something out here to see how it displays in here, so everybody can see it.
Well, then I will go up to I can't remember his name. I don't have it written down.
Auric.
Auric. I will go up to Auric and I will ask him. I'll say ever since we arrived here, we have noticed some markings on the buildings that do not appear to be original to the original designs of the building. Would you have any knowledge about that?
He nods respectfully. He says, yes. The land here is every now and then shows an evil side to it that needs to be reminded that this land is watched over. And those signs are the refreshed reminder that this land is watched over.
I see. Okay. Well,
the markings are mine, if that is your question. I am guardian over these lands. I'm a sworn protector to Nendrin, and I'm guardian over these lands. And it is my responsibility to keep watch and keep evil at bay. And keep evil at bay.
so the markings on the buildings then are talismans, warding talismans.
They are wards. For anti-curse wards.
So it's pretty much all right. So outside of character, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's exactly what I thought they were when we first heard them. I was like, that sound just like warding sigils or talisman.
Yes, there is. Yeah, he says that. How do I want to say it? that that the wards must be refreshed every so often. I'm trying to come up with a fancier way to say it, but basically, yeah, the wards need to be refreshed every so often.
Out of character, does anyone have access to detect magic or anything similar to that?
You guys are level 2.
Negatory.
Yeah, you guys are level 2. Not quite there yet.
Darn.
Do a insight check.
Our wizard fell off the boat on his way in, so
Not very not very balanced on his feet. Ooh, nice.
You get the impression that this is a very strong and capable person, not someone to be taken lightly.
You kind of got that out the gate. He seems. I'm guessing he's more like a priest than he is a.
He is a samurai.
Okay. Oh, if only we had a wizard. This would be so much easier. Well, I guess I seems. Okay, can I do an insight to, how do I word it?
Oh, hang on. Actually, in the NPCs, I did all this shit. And there's a picture of him on the in the NPCs. So if you want to go to the journals NPCs, there you go. So maybe not full plate armor. But yes, he's dressed as a samurai.
Okay.
You guys are horrible. What do you guys want to do?
Well, did Stark? I mean, we're listening to this. So did Stark ask him about the symbols inside the dungeon?
No, I haven't. I haven't asked anything about the dungeon yet. Screw it. Why not? I will ask him about the crest in the dungeon in the nicest, most formal way possible, as to not offend him.
What is the nicest, most formal way not possible and to offend him?
I have no fucking clue.
You better give it a go.
I think in order for you to get your answers, you got to ask the questions.
Well, Arik, during the last storm, through events, we stumbled upon a dungeon. And while searching through it, we found some markings that our dwarven friend here has identified to be some sort of clan tag or some sort of house name. Would you be able to identify it in any fashion?
He looks at you and says, "Show me the mark. I am no scholar, but I know I will share my knowledge."
I will hand him over the. I think I took a talisman on one of the backpacks, the one or
Yep.
the stone talisman. I'll hand him the talisman.
All right, he looks at this and says, "Oh, this is a marking for the Kaz Thorum, Dwarven Kingdom. Where did you find this?"
It was left in the it was left in the dungeons. Just found it while scrounging around after fighting a few monsters. Something that caught my eye, and I was curious to find of its origins.
Well, can't say much more with what you give me. Can say it is a marking of the Kaz Thorum Dwarven Kingdom that was in this region many, many years ago.
Quick question. That place we were at, that was a way station. It was number 4 or number 3?
4.
Number 4.
Excuse me,
I
Arik.
forgot that was a station.
By the way, I'll never mind, I'll shut up. Go ahead.
Excuse me, Arik. Can you tell us if there's any remnant of Kaz Thorum left?
There's not much known of the Kaz Thorum Kingdom. Well, let me reframe that. He does not know much more of the Kaz Thorum Kingdom. What I can tell you is that the kingdom was vast and spread throughout most of this region before the scourge of Gurasentes plagued these lands. But what I can tell you is that with the might of the Dwarven Kingdom and with the help of the Dwarven Kingdom in this region, we were able to defeat Gurasentes and imprison him on the Lonely Island. And there, his soul remains imprisoned until this day. Anything else, guys? Or are you just gonna all sit there and start whispering to each other?
No, Soren's whispering while Stark is while they're talking, but I mean, I've got. So I'll speak up. What about the curse? Your wards against the curse. Curse of what?
It is a curse of the lingering presence of Guru Sentis. It is. Legend says that the great Dragon Lord, Nendrin, found a way to damage, to hurt, to injure Guru Sentis, and sacrificed himself for this cause. And the first strike against Guru Sentis was in this region. And ever since then, there has been a curse upon this land that shows its face every so often. And I am here to deal with that. And I protect the town and keep watch. And remind the town every morning that it is watched over still by the essence of Nendrin and his protective powers over this land.
So this curse is ancient? As ancient as Guru Sentis and Nendrin?
I cannot say for certain how old the curse is, but it is.
Do you know?
It is a scar. It is a it is a scar from the Great Dragon Wars that I must deal with.
Do you know how the curse manifests itself? What does it do to people?
It brings out the worst in people. You can tell that this appears to be a dragon born of few words. He is like he will say one word instead of five if one word were concise.
So, well, my friends, forgive me if I say too much. But could that be what kept those people barricaded in that room? Could they have feared this curse so much?
And he looks to you with concern. And he says, What people do you speak of? Where were they barricaded and why were they frightened? I must know of these things.
We're only speculating that they were scared, but in the dungeon that Stark told you of, we found the ancient crest of the Dwarven House.
Yes.
We found a room, a secret room. That was the door was difficult to see. It It was hidden. But beyond it, we found the remains of a number of dwarves, men, women, and small children. They barricaded themselves in that chamber. It was barricaded from the inside. That is what we know. We're only assuming the rest. Why they were there, what could keep what. As I said, they had locked themselves in there. They could have left at any time. But they chose to die rather than leave that room.
He looks at you, looks over the rest of the party, and he says, conversations like these require a better setting. If you would be so kind to follow me. And he walks towards the path that heads a little further ways up the hillside.
Okay, let's follow him. We followed him?
Sure. I'll follow.
Okay.
I forgot I was muted.
Yeah, did you see that? I got back on top.
You guys follow the Dragonborn up the well-kept path. All of these stones appear to be swept clean of snow and frost or anything. And you come up to what you would expect to see from a Japanese samurai. There is a small dwelling, a kind of small clearing of open grass and land, or open land. Everything looks to be immaculately well kept and organized. And he walks up to the small dwelling, slides the door open, removes his shoes, walks in, and invites you all in.
Okay, let's walk in.
Yeah, walk in.
He's a gold dragon, right?
Correct.
What,
Go ahead.
what element is that based off of?
It normally would be fire.
Okay.
Inside of the dwellings appears to be very simple. He ushers you over to a small table, which you all are able to sit around on some cushions that are on the floor. He says to give him a moment, he is going to get some tea ready. So he leaves you alone in the what appears to be a dining room of some kind. Anything you'd like to do while he's making the tea? I hope you guys are thinking, because I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
I ain't doing shit. I'm
Visiting.
just gonna
Visiting the shrine.
reset my.
Visiting the shrine was an excellent idea, Stark. So we will likely
Indeed.
come out of this with some valuable information, provided our dragon man friend doesn't cook us and feast on our flesh.
He does give off a bit of a vibe.
Yes, a dragon vibe.
Yes, and dragons have been known to eat dwarfs.
Well, only the ones that dig holes, so I think we'll be fine.
And pirates. I've not heard stories of dragons eating the infernal, so
Well, that's because they taste like shit.
we got to have fun.
Yeah. Thank you for teeing that one up for me.
Oh, we pitch an underhand today. I don't know.
Well played.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
As you all are laughing and being jovial, Auric comes out from the kitchen with a tray of holding a large stone pot with 5 drinking cups or teacups. Very slowly and meticulously, almost as what you could question to be a ritual. He sets the cups before you, sets the teapot down with the herbs, slowly, without even addressing you guys or looking at you, is pretty much focused all on the process here. Starts adding different herbs and teas to the pot, giving it a stir as he is going. About 5 minutes go by as he is preparing the tea, and just as meticulously and slowly he pours out you all even cups of tea, leaving the last one for himself. Sets the teapot down, sits himself down on the cushion opposite of you all, takes the tea saucer and cup into his hand, smells it, lets out a slow sigh, looks at you all, and says, "No. I believe you all had some questions." Same accent. Don't worry about the accent, but yeah.
Do my companions sip the tea?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Um,
The tea is there for you.
I'm gonna take a cup.
He drinks the tea.
I'm going to, with both hands, I'll bring it up to my face and I will try discreetly to detect whether or not my drink has been poisoned.
Okay. I will take perception or investigation.
Ah, 23.
It does not appear to be poisoned.
And
It's-
I shall.
It smells delicious.
Fantastic. Then I will take a sip.
It tastes amazing. The balance of flavors and wash and continuation from the palate over your mouth, and the continuation of flavor even after you have swallowed is almost mind-blowing.
I will look at Eric and ask, this tea is fantastic. What is the blend?
You actually get the first little sign of facial expression out of him as he looks up at you, and you can see the kind of slight corner of his lip, a smile. And he says, it's just a personal blend of that I have perfected over the years. I'm glad you like it. It is meant to activate your mind while calming emotions.
I'll take a swig, swish it around, drink it, say, it's not bad. Could use a touch of whiskey. But it's got a good taste.
And he nods respectively to you, and he says, we all have our own tastes, good sir.
If nobody drops over dead, I will drink my tea as well.
So far, no one has dropped dead.
Well, as we've said, Art, we discovered a small group of chambers in the ground, and dwarven symbols, crest, if you will, and that chamber that we had described that was rather alarming, to say the least. And we're just looking for answers as to why or what could have chased those people in there, or what they feared so that they would not come out. A curse kind of makes sense.
He waits until you finish, and he says, where did you find, you said you found these ruins?
Well, I will describe as best I can, or my companions can jump in if I'm messing it up, but I will try to present him with the location and mention that, and I guess someone had mentioned that it was a waypoint, a way stop,
Way station.
a way station, number
4.
Number 4.
He's mainly asking for where you found the dungeon, than where you guys think the way station is in the geographical of the old land, ancient land. So, you guys found it at the Mill Warden site, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he says, I understand your concern for finding out what happened. It does sound like some atrocity that occurred many years ago. Alas, as I've said before, I am no scholar of the kingdom or the history before my time here. However, what I can do, send message to the Temple of Nendrin. Maybe they can shine a better light upon the information you seek.
Well, that would be appreciated.
You're most welcome. It is an honor to serve.
Well, perhaps once we finished our tea, we should be on our way. We've taken up too much of Arik's time.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
As you guys are sitting there finishing your tea and having kind of polite conversation, you hear a crash of pots and pans in the in the kitchen, or at least where the room where Ulrich had gathered the tea, and I would say, who has the highest passive perception? I think Stark. Stark has a 14.
15.
15.
I have a 13.
I have a 13 as well.
14.
Stark, you would see what appears to be a small golden streak of something running across the ground and kind of running up a tree, and you lose its figure in the tree line. Those of you paying attention to Auric would see that his eyes kind of close and his shoulders slump as someone who knows what that was and is just like, oh man.
Arik, what was that?
That is what keeps me busy. Yeah. That would be... fuck, what the hell's his name? Ooh, hang on. I do have his name. Alright, that is... Nope. 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 Oh, we're getting closer. Of course I didn't give it a fucking name. Why wouldn't I give it a name? I give it everything else except for a fucking name. That is Purchase. P-E-R-C-H-E-S. Purchase. He is what you would call a pet. Stark, do a perception check, please.
Boys, we're getting a cat out of a tree.
Well, Stark, as you look up
18.
into the tree line, you see a faint glimmer of golden sparkle that catches your eye. And as you focus in close, you see what appears to be a small wyvern, about the size of a cat, that looks to be pure shining gold.
Well. He climbed up the tree.
Pardon?
He
Oh yes,
climbed up the...
it climbed up the tree. Yes, it is perched up there, kind of snaked around one of the branches.
I see. Would you like a hand getting him down?
Oh no, he will come down in his own time. I am actually quite relieved he is in that tree right now. If you'll excuse me, I must clean the mess. And he gets up and starts to gather up all the tea things and goes into the kitchen. Anything you guys would like to do?
I think we found out all about as much as we can here. Perhaps we should return to town.
I concur with that assessment.
I'm in agreement.
Before Saris leaves, he's going to leave one gold piece in the middle of the table.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, he is a gracious host, and he is going to do the pleasantries. Thank you guys to coming out. You all head back to town. It is now probably around dusk. And I think that's where we'll just pick things up next week. We'll pick things up entering into town at dusk tomorrow night. Or yeah, at night. So, does that sound good?
Cool.
Sounds good.
On
the one final little RP nugget from Sword, and on the way back to town, he says, well then, Orican was a lovely chap and all, and very hospitable, and I do trust that he will find something out for us. But I don't know how the rest of you feel, but chasing down information on ancient curses and dwarven kingdoms that have been extinct for 10,000 years isn't doing anything to fatten my coin purse. So what do we do now?
I really wanted to try and catch that wyvern.
We could go help the lumber company.
That sounds appealing. 50 gold sounds appealing. We've got another couple of days before Talia, or for Talia to do her research. So we do have a bit of time.
Yes,
Make a little gold in that time.
agreed.
A lot of gold that time. Because that's 50 per person.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I say we put boots on the ground in the morning and go find the lumber company.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm in agreement. I mean, how bad
Yes.
can it be?
Uh,
Wolves. Maybe a
I
couple of
shouldn't say that.
brigands. Dispatch them. Scare them off. 50 gold in our pockets.
let's go have ales. Cirrus is buying.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Famous last words.
Yeah, I'll start making a new character sheet.
What could go wrong? Let's put the party.
I'll make a new character. Oh, that's funny.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
Well, that was a lot more role play than I was expecting, but that's awesome. That's good. Good shit. So,
I had a great time.
we will pick things up with you guys meeting up with the Osrin Lumber Consortium. Well, no, you guys have. I don't know if you guys want to do the nighttime or you guys want to go to tavern or not, but we'll pick things up at night. You guys entering town. I'm not going to jump ahead to where you guys want to do, but that was a lot of fun, guys. Lot of lore dump. Lot of lore dump. Holy cow! Lots of lore dump. So good stuff. All right, guys.
Prior to good notes.
Time. We'll see you in a week.
See you in a week, guys.
Later, guys.
See ya. All righty. Well, that's going to be it for me tonight. Have a great one, and see you on the other side.